Hi guys, it's Belle here and it is day 8 of a junk journal in July 24, created by the lovely Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. Links will be down below, guys. Please do check those out. And today's prompt, as we can see, is observe. And I didn't know what to do with this one to begin with. And then because yesterday's, well, when you've seen it, it's 2 days ago, because the prompts before that, one of them said wildlife, I thought, observe. And it made me think of bird watching, which, you know, you observe the birds. I always get loads of birds in my garden. So that's what it made me think of. So I've cut out 2 cute birds from an Edith Holden book. And we're going to do a collage-y, backgroundy thing. It's a bit of a simpler one today. As I said, I want to try and keep these videos shorter, so I'm just having fun. I love these birds. This one's got this gorgeous, I think it's a chaffinch, and it's got this gorgeous pink and green. And then this one's more muted, but looks beautiful. And I want them to sit on the page, kind of near each other, like so. I mean, why have one bird if you can have 2? And then we're just going to grab some scraps that I've got and we're just going to start collaging. So this is an Edith Holden page again. Do I want the purple? I mean, we're probably not actually going to see it, but we could have it anyway. So yeah, bird watching, guys. I mean, it's not something that I'm not a proper, what do they call them? Twitchers or something, isn't it? I'm not one of those. We've been not that there's anything wrong with it. Let me just say that outright. Or I've got some of this beautiful vintage ledger. I'm not someone who is a twitcher. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. I think it's brilliant. But I do love watching, I don't know if I like that. I do love watching birds in my garden. Yeah, we have quite a few, as I said. I feel like that needs to move over more. And it's always lovely seeing them out there. Like things to have a bit of a torn edge. I literally just pulled some fun scraps out of my scrap box and decided that I wanted to use them. I think I like this embossed piece because it's very bright and white and it's got leaves on it. But if the birds are sitting on there, it kind of helps them stand out. I'm still wondering if I don't want the purple. Let's see what the green looks like instead. See that. I mean, I think I prefer the green. Okay, and I wanted some pink because obviously this chaffinch, if it is a chaffinch, I think it's a chaffinch. I haven't got the page near me where I kind of pulled it out. I wanted the pink to pull in the pink from the bird. So yeah, I love watching them out in my garden. That's cute. This page already has some stamping on it. That was already in the journal. So that's fun because tiny little scrap of this wallpaper scrap that I have. I absolutely love this. So I'm kind of hoarding it and using every last piece. Do you know what? I kind of like it. I don't know if we need too much more, to be honest. Let's see. I say as I add something else. Okay, I like that down there too. But I don't think we need... I'm going to add a label. Oh, I have some of my jelly print. But I don't think we need it. And I like the fact that there was already... Hold on. That there was already a stamped piece on here I think that just kind of works really well. Do I like that number on there? No, I don't. Do I like this paler green? Let's have a look. To just... no, I think that's too busy. Okay, so we're going to start gluing these down. Again, it's just one of those things that I'm not trying to, I suppose, do too much to some of these pages. I just want to have fun, play with some scraps. And I do love collaging, guys. It's very, I mean, I would call this a kind of collage background. It's very relaxing to collage. Anyway, I was saying about birds. Yes, I've got quite a few birds in my garden. I love watching them. I'm always putting food out for them and everything. And fighting them off my cherry tree. I know you can get a net to put on the cherry tree to stop the birds eating it. But I always like to leave some fruit on my fruit bushes. Just a little bit on the blackberry and the raspberries and stuff for the birds, so that, oh my gosh, this is a bit hard now. I'm trying to see where all this goes. So that they also share in the garden, because I think that's only right that they do. Okay, so this is going to go under there. So let's glue this first. And that's just an inked book page. And where we go for our walk quite often, normally, it used to be every Sunday, but that's kind of changed since my partner's job has changed. Where we go for a walk, there are a lot. Do I like the bit with the red? It's going to be covered up anyway. A lot of ducks and geese and moorhens and swans. I like to check out the swans. I like to see, you know, how many babies they've had and keep an eye on them as the year moves. Was that going to go there? And then this was going to go underneath, wasn't it? So let's stick this onto the cardboard first. Yeah, so we do love birds. In this house, I have a pair of robins that have decided this year that they want to come and live in my garden. Lots of magpies. I mean, magpies follow me everywhere as it is, honestly. For a superstitious person, being a magpie magnet is not something... I haven't even stuck this down. How fun is that? I glued everything else and not this. Yeah, it's not the thing. It's just not the thing. But anyway, lots of magpies, starlings. Hello, kitty. Is that you, Toffee? Sorry, it's my cat. Yeah, all sorts of birds in our garden. And pigeons. There's a massive wood pigeon that comes in our garden. And we jokingly called him like the godfather of pigeons. He is massive and has no fear at all. Just comes right up onto the patio. It's like, what you got for me? So, yeah. Now, I'm wondering if I want to cut part of this off. I think I am going to have to cut a tiny bit of the tree off. These, I hate fussy cutting, I'm going to be honest, guys. Some people find it relaxing. I'm just like, what's relaxing about it? But that's just me. But I did fussy cut these out and left a little bit of a border. I'm just wanting to see where I want these to go. Hold on, guys. Oh, sorry. I had a cough come on from nowhere. I mean, now are we thinking we just want the one bird? Is it too busy with the two birds? I really wanted the two birds, but now I'm looking at my background and I'm thinking, is it too busy? No, we're going to go with it. It might be too busy, but this is what I'm doing. Make a decision and stick to it. So yeah, cough. So let me know, do you have a bird or birds that regularly come and visit you wherever you are, whether it's at home in your garden or whether it's where you work, or maybe you go on a regular walk and there's a particular bird that you always see on your walk? I would love to know. But yeah, that's where my brain went, observing birds. I can't say I know loads of them because I don't. Birds are not the kind of main thing that I love, but they are beautiful, even when you are fighting them off your cherry tree. No, I'm not. We just need to get out there earlier in the morning than the birds, and it's all good. Okay, I need, right, I had a label that I was going to put down here, and I had the little Tim Holtz piece that says recorded, because, you know, you record. And now I'm wondering if I want to put my jelly print behind that on there. That's a good idea. I'm going to do that. So yeah, I wanted to put recorded because you often do. And here in the UK, oh gosh, I can't remember when it is now. It's either January or February, but the RSPB here, which is the Royal Society for Protection of Birds over here, every year they have, I think it's over a week or a weekend, where they ask people to basically birdwatch in your own garden or area and record and send them the information of what birds you see. And obviously that helps them to keep a record and see how things may or may not be. Do we want a little bit of fabric? Changing. So I have done that a couple of times. I think it's called the Big Bird Watch or something like that over here. But yeah, they ask for people to kind of do that so that, yeah, needed some fabric, so that they can see how things are changing, because, you know, things are changing, unfortunately. And again, it's really easy to sort of take part in, and they do encourage people, and it's a great thing for kids as well, you know. And I think they say something like you only need to sort of spend an hour or something doing it. You don't need to sort of be sitting out there forever, because obviously people are busy and they want just everyday ordinary peeps to be able to take part. I think I want that fabric hanging down the bottom a little bit. So again, that's where my brain went when I think observe birds. I'm going to put a little bit of fabric down there, and then I'm actually going to ink this a little bit. And we've just done a quick collage, and it's another day done. I need to actually find my stamps, because I need to put the date up here. It's already got a label from the other side, so let me find my stamps. Okay, got those, and I'm just using my stays on again and making sure it definitely is day. It's a good job I checked, isn't it? I pulled out day 9. It's actually day 8. See, always check, guys, always check. Just double check, just in case. Do it. And we're going to try and put this on this label. There we go. Day 8. Double check again. Yes. And we have the word observe. Okay, so that came together quite nicely. I like it. I'm wondering if it needs splatters though. That's what I'm wondering. So let me get the paints. Okay, so I have my black paint. So I'm actually going to use scraps of this vintage ledger, which I know some of you might be like, what? But the way I see it is, and then I'll have just some scraps with some black on. I've just got some little black splatters. I'm going to come in just gently, I say. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I think it just added a little bit something. In the image needed to have something that kind of gave it a bit more dimension. So let's move this. And there we go, guys. That's it. So that's the page. Yeah, I definitely like the splatters on it. I feel like it could still use something else, but I think I'm being over picky. And I just need to remember that I'm trying to be quick and not overthink things. So that is day 8. I hope you enjoyed this one. And please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will be back again soon with another video. Until next time, guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots of fun watching birds and having lots of crafty time. Bye.